Good morning. Bear with me while I get my camera set up here. Running a little slower than normal this morning. You know how it is. I did, however, remember to reseat my canvas last night, so it'll be nice and easy to get to the column. Why did... Oh, it is running. This album just has a lot of real quiet bits. We're listening to Enigma this morning. Guess whose new optical drive works? It's me. Very exciting. Typing up a thing? You do what you need to do, friend. Meow. No autofocus, please. We're gonna be up in the top corner today here, so about there. A little more zoom. Zoom. Hang on. Like I always say, that's the bad part about using this for cat cam and stitch cam, is that when I switch from one to the other, I have to readjust all the things. That looks pretty good. Yeah. That's probably good. Okay. Figured we'd have some nice chill beats today. Alright. My Fitbit on the charger, so you don't have to see it while I'm stitching. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we got this reseated, so it's nice and taut, and I can reach this column nicely. Alright. Let's start with turquoise, very dark, 3809. This one. I feel like the zoom changed on my PDF. I don't know why. It's alright, we can just do this. Alright, we've just got a handful of stitches, so a little small piece of floss should be fine. And I'll mention it now, but I'll mention it at the end of the stream too. Slight change in stream schedule today. I forgot I have a concert on Thursday. I'm gonna see Power Man 5000 in town. But I'm not canceling the stream. I'm just gonna do a Friday morning stream of Subnautica. So, Thursday evening stream, no Friday morning stream, yes. Which means that maybe it'll go a bit later if we're having fun. But that'll be at 11, so that'll be my normal morning stream time slot. And yeah, I'm excited. I've seen Power Man 5000 live a couple times, and they've been fantastic. I feel like I've got another Thursday coming up where I've got something going on that I've already forgotten. but I'm already planning on doing a Friday the next morning for that one too, if I remember. Oh, that'll be in April. There's a Spirited Away stage performance showing. I don't know if it's live stage performance or just video of the stage performance, but either way I plan on going to that, and that's on a Thursday evening. I'll be on April 27th. So we'll plan on the Friday morning after that, as long as I'm not randomly working or something. All right, there's our first 3 stitches of the column here. Huzzah! Enigma is so good for mood music. They're great in college for working on projects. Pretty sure this is either mid to late 90s or early 2000s. Enigma's been around a long time, though. Let's see here. Don't mind the Goodwill sticker on it. That's where I happen to pick it up. That's in the beginning. Oh, that's a short album. '92. Oh, I think this is like a little best of EP. Almost a sampler thing. Because I have that album. I don't think I have that album. Or that one. I think I just have the first one. And something past there as well, I want to say. Interesting. Yeah, whatever. Good chill music. Regardless. I like Enigma. Okay, next color. 913, Nile Green Medium. Whip. Get this started here. This will be like another 3 stitches. There's a lot of confetti in this corner for tiny sprites. So hopefully we don't mess any of it up. Which I have, of course, now cursed. It'll be fine. Even if it takes a few tries, we'll get there. They always do. Alright, there's those 3 stitches. Alright, next color. You like another 3 stitches, I'm sure. That's okay. Emerald green. Type people think about Kaito up against popular trio from Splatoon. Yep, that is unfair. I believe they are squid people, so maybe that would be a slight difference maker there. Although, speaking of Switch games, I busted out Pokemon Snap again last night. New Pokemon Snap. Just to play before bed. And man, I've still got a lot of unlocks to do in that game. Still so much fun, though. I love that game. I also downloaded the demo for Dragon Quest Treasures. Game was recommended to me by a couple different people based on different Dragon Quest offshoot games I've enjoyed in the past. If I enjoyed the demo, I might put that on my wish list and keep an eye out for it to be on sale, or if I think it's got a physical copy. Excuse me. Try to keep an eye out for it used. But that might be when we stream. I think it's like 25, 30 hours. It's a little bit shorter. So that'd probably be a good, longer fun, or a longer form stream game. But we'll see how I like the demo. Because obviously if I don't care for the demo, we won't be playing it, because, yes. Alright, let's go ahead and anchor this. We're gonna have some more of this color down here, but instead of trying to count it, we'll just come back to it. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'm glad that one has a demo. Because it's fairly new. I want to say it's within the last few months that that one came out. But from what I heard, it has some of the, like, kind of alternative dungeon crawl stuff. Kind of, it was kind of compared to Dragon Quest Monsters without the breeding. And that was their Game Boy Color title that was trying to be Pokemon and also Mystery Dungeon. That game was great. I never played the spin-offs, just the original. But if it's along those lines, we'll check it out. So I'll update on that when I get a chance to play the demo and see how I feel about it. Alright, we got a little more confetti here. Let's skip that one because there's 3 stitches that are kind of in this whole area. And in these 2 squares that I'll just be easier to skip and come back. So I can just pick all 3 of them up. Got 2 stitches here. Let's do those. Canary Bright, 973. 973. There we go. Got our yellow. Excuse me. So we skip 1. We pop 2 stitches down right here. There we go. All right, let's do Topaz Dark, 782. Well, no matter what happens, you did what you could. Don't tell me this one is on the floor somewhere. I was just thinking that I think I found all of those because I haven't run into one that I haven't been able to find. I didn't even say it out loud, so I didn't think I cursed myself. Apparently I can't even think these things. That one time I accidentally tipped over the box, haunting me. Still. Well, while I dump all this out and look for the correct one, give me 1 second, and I'm going to... I think I'm looking for a topaz, and for some reason I thought I was looking for green, when it's actually, like, brown. Yep, that's what's happening here. Okay. It's not a blue. No wonder I can't find it. I'm gonna switch CDs quick. Let's continue the chill vibes with a little bit more energy. Listen to Vest. Music for people. Love this band. I don't know if they have any albums beyond the first two, but I love the first two. Here's 782. It's not missing. Haha. Dump these back in the box. The place not that far from here. Also, I think I know most of the words to almost all the songs on this. I used to listen to it a lot in high school. As I walk from these faceless streets, I must be... Pretty sure this is one my dad had that I had a mini disc of. Where are you? It's from 2000, in case you couldn't tell from this picture. It's a very 2000 picture. Live and die on screen. I should see if there's any pictures on the inside. Where are you? Hearing this and hearing it's from 2000, that's about what one would imagine. You left me out and tried to change me. You lied to me, now I am... Well, we have this half and that half. That also about tracks. You won't find me 'cause I'll be on top of the mountain, pissing on your grave. Also, this is a good follow-up to Enigma, so like I said, bring the energy up a little bit. But this album's so good. The place where I first arrived. My mom shaped the last one alive. Where are you? You're not with me. So I realized that wasn't where I meant to put my stitch, and then I realized after I pulled it off of the needle that it still would work. I'll just see if I can rethread it here. Now I am angry, and if the sun comes in your room and snakes you from your vanity, you won't find me 'cause I'll be on top the mountain, pissing on your grave. It's a hell of a breakup song. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. There we go. It's time to be what you want to be. Till they're gone. Be what you wanna be. I wanna run from everything. Everything that brings me down. What's there to lose? Nothing to lose. You can't tell me what to do anymore. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Welcome on in. We're working on, if you're unfamiliar, we're working on a community effort to cross-stitch the Our Place canvas on Reddit. It's been a large project, several hundred people, but this is my square of it. And I am in the final stretch. Look at that column that's just straight down there. It's time to be where I want to be. If you have any questions on the project, or me, or my channel, or my selection of music, whatever, fire away. I don't mind. Or if you just want to sit back and lurk and chill, that's awesome too. You were the person who made the joke about stitching it. Nice. Yeah, Q10. This is S14. Like, this one's been my square's been a bit slow going, because I've actually been streaming all of it as I go, so it just seemed appropriate for that project to I have the setup to be able to stream. I was able to figure out a way to make it work, so it just seemed appropriate. There we go. Got a little bit of stitching here. This was the worst part of this square, though. This right here. This confetti grayscale nightmare chunk. We've definitely had a few spots where I've had to pull and redo. Because it's archival, so we can't have mistakes. I'll just try to check the Discord so you're streaming. Yeah! Oh, sorry for making me stitch this. Nah, it's a fun project. It's been really cool seeing it actually come together and come to life. I haven't done the, go through all the various subreddits that I have bits for and, share a picture. I figure at this point I'll just wait till I'm done. Mountaintops that overlook the world. But this actually ended up being a perfect excuse to actually get started with, figuring out a setup to, to do some streaming cross-stitch, because this is what kind of prompted me to sit down and figure it out. My setup is incredibly janky. This is a PVC frame that I found instructions online and built. It's just PVC pipe and corner joins. I have a friend with a table saw, so we trimmed it all down. It's all just tension fitted, so I can change sizing, and various Q-snap clips. I wouldn't mind trying to find... The only downside is that the corner fits, so it's not flush. Hopefully these indents aren't too permanent, but it's all going to be covered by the join and connecting anyway, so I wasn't too worried. But that'll be an upgrade I attempt to figure out at some point. This is my webcam that is not optimized for this, that I manually set up each time and hope its fidelity is okay. Excuse me. I've got a craft light, sort over everything, and this is a shoebox, just to bring it up off my desk enough. Do I wet the item when I clamp it? Nope. Should I be? Sounds like a good way for me to, accidentally ruin all my gridding. And make a mess. Because I don't have you. I just end up reseating it as it loosens up or as I need to move it slightly. Let's get some black all-up-ins here. Oh, so it doesn't glisten? That's okay. This is a way bigger project than I normally work on. I tend to do much, much smaller pieces on not 18 count. This is actually my first 18 count project, I think. That's the other reason I wanted to stream it, so I didn't either overdo it and get sick of it, or get overwhelmed and not tackle it. So this way I'm most weeks working on it for about 3 hours, and only then. That's helped me chug through it. Because it's been slow progress as a result, but hopefully I've let more people know about the project as a result. Seemed like a good way for me specifically to promote it a little bit too. When I finish this, I am going to keep cross-stitching on Mondays. I've got some patterns that I've designed that I want to stitch, and some patterns that I want to design that I want to stitch. I've got a small project for KDM I think is next on the docket. Yes. The thing. You've got time. I've got this entire column to go through before we get to that. That little sprite will not take long to convert and pick colors for, so no worries. If I have to buy anything for it, it's not like it's super out of the way to stop at the store, so. Endeavors. I was also going to ask, do you want that sprite on white fabric or black fabric or a different color if I think I have some scraps of blue or pink. I'll have to see. Because most of what I do is just little sprites that I frame and sell at anime cons. So, I pick up the, little scrap bags at St. Vinny de Paul for like 50 cents. I had to find where they sell the fabric new to get this because I didn't have 18 count in a big enough piece. Depending on the shade, blue might be nice. I think I have kind of a frosty blue that should be about perfect. What I'll do is when I do the pattern and do the color picking for the threads, I'll do it with that fabric in mind, so it all complements nicely. If that's cool by you. But future things I want to stitch is I need to do my Darkest Dungeon pattern. And I want to stitch that. And I think I want to stitch the King Giz sort of like 70s logo with the little fishies that I charted a while back based on one of their shirts. That might be fun to see if I have any friends with tie-dye and do that on like a tie-dyed Ida fabric. Feels like it would just be appropriate. Gates of rock and roll will never close on me. Gates of rock and roll. Also, that one should go pretty quick. It's a bigger piece. I might do it on a smaller count like this. But it's only like 5 colors, so. Never close on me. The gates of rock and roll will never close on me. 'Cause I don't have you. 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 And if for some reason you want to hear quieter rambling of the progress thus far, I've got all of it up on my YouTube channel, but without music. Because it just archival. I don't know. It felt like a place to put things. I'm gonna do a separate channel for the craft stuff, I think, though. Just to basically archive them, because I can't imagine a ton of people really wanting to watch that. Just deciding where to start here. I just don't believe I could stay right here. Never ever leave. What else do I need? Man, this album really does sound very 2000. I'm not complaining. I like, obviously, alt rock from the, early 2000s, but man, I did it to a time lapse. I was thinking that. That I might either see if I can do that myself and figure it out, or enlist the help of a friend. I think that was part of the reason I was doing that. Do I need... That would be fun to post to the Reddits. Even with all the, breaking up from, like, me waving my hands to show things and flipping it over while I do things on the back. This is the back, by the way. Not the most messy, not the most tidy, but it's secure. That's the important part. And the occasional, CD as I show it in front of the camera. I really wonder why I'm not like them. Although I did tell my friend who's learning guitar that if she ever wants clean vocals to play to, she can just scrub my, cross-stitch VODs. I don't think she's too keen on learning a bunch of King Giz, though, so, I never ever leave. What else do I need? I could stay right here. Never ever leave. As you can see, my stitching style is a little chaotic and haphazard. I have been doing page by page just to limit errors from flipping from one page to another. But other than that, just kind of following naturally. And if I feel like it's too big of a jump and I might mess something up, I stop and restart. Archival. We're gonna be a lot more fast and loose when we're doing my own patterns, I tell you what. I messed up. We can work around it. It's all good. That's the other reason this has been a little slower, is I messed up one stitch. I have to pull things and fix it. Most of them I've caught kind of as we go, or immediately after I finish the color, so I don't need to undo too much. Just the color. So that's good at least. Everything that I've ever done. No one was running away from me. But yeah, so I could talk about myself and the channel a little bit. I stream cross stitch for a few hours every Monday morning, and we jam to music from my personal collection of eclectic taste, to put it mildly. Just got an optical drive again. I had an external optical drive that died on me. But now we're back into my CD archives. On Tuesday evenings, or on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings, we play video games, usually indie stuff. Right now, for the foreseeable future, it is Slice and Dice on Tuesdays and Subnautica on Thursdays. Slice and Dice is for the foreseeable future. That one's got a lot of replayability. Subnautica, when we finish it, I'm feeling at this point like we're probably going to roll into Below Zero, because it's been a lot of fun. I feel like we've been making pretty good time on that one, that I won't be totally sick of it. Then after Below Zero, I'm not sure. We'll see what I feel like then. Oblivion. At some point, I'd love to add another little bit more to the schedule, but it's not super viable at the moment yet. But most importantly, it's still just been fun. Enjoy hanging out with y'all and showing off weird things. Which is also why I've been taking it slow on expanding. Oops. Not paying attention, just undid my stitch, pulled through an end of another color. There we go. I am a professional. Spoilers, I'm not a professional. The windows near the things that I can't see. I can hear the dying dream. I'm locked up in the warmth of an unforgiving vacation in another time. Yeah, his vocals are almost out of my range there. Somehow it feels young. I'm wrapped up in the warmth of an unforgiving day. I'm on vacation in a land of shame. Where the weeks are flying, and it's freezing cold in hell. Maybe we can save the children, maybe only time will tell. I can hear the dying dream. I'm on vacation in a land of shame. Be alone together in a world we call our own. Be alone together in a place that doesn't feel like home. I can hear the dying dream. Dying dream. Can you tell I listened to this album a lot in high school? Alone together in a world we call our home. We'll be alone together in a place that doesn't feel like home. Alone together In the world we call our own, we'll be alone together in a place that doesn't feel like home. We'll make this world a shame. Watch me eventually just lean into this, and Mondays will be Stitch and Sing. I'll play karaoke versions of songs I know, and you can all deal with it. Although it have to be stuff I know the lyrics or can mumble my way through, because it'd be hard to look at lyrics and my Stitch pattern at the same time. After till I am set free to a night a place. Or Twitch Sings is still active. We'll co-stream Twitch Sings and cross-stitching. Raise me from this street I have of ye. How many hours do I have until I am set free? A better place, a place of love, a place of no misery. Release me from this need I have of you. When will you believe me when I say these things to you? No one likes a liar, baby, no one at all. When will you receive me when I say these things to you? No one likes a liar, baby, no one at all. So I have something to look forward to. I guess I have something to look forward to. Got a little kitty outline coming in here. I have something to look forward to. Will you believe me when I say these things to you? No one likes a liar, baby, no one at all. When likes a liar, baby, no one at all. Alright, so next is gonna be here. Come on. It is interesting that it's these this album and the previous one are different bands almost a decade apart. You can definitely hear the Enigma influence in this band though, which is just kind of fun. It comes to bring you pain. It comes to bury doubts of your life. The words of the at your feet. No flame summer this train. Springing but a yawn. You lift me higher than any wing has before. Take me higher than anything has before. To be fair, Enigma influenced a lot of music and a lot of artists. There will always be the way. From you, from me. You take me higher than anything has before. You take me higher than anything has before. All right, I think that's all the black in this little section. I think I can just hop down to here and just start outlining at least until I run out of thread or I don't feel like doing that anymore. I've said before, one thing I like about this square is that it's got good variety. It's got little sections of changing colors and doing little bits of that are neat to see go, and it's also got big chunks of color that go fast and fill in. Always, always slip away. I try not to carry too far, but that one's not bad. Higher than anything has before. Getting this black outline will give me a lot of nice reference area for filling in the colors here. Which is why I did it. I planned it that way. Sometimes I can plan slightly. Have you gone, my love, my friend, somewhere without the pain? I feel great now, I feel alone. Will we meet again? Never know what we once knew. Somewhere without the rain, I'm afraid now I'm not alone. We will meet again. I can't hear your voice, but you know I feel your soul. can't hear your voice, but you know I feel your soul. I still want to at some point do a proper like learn to cross stitch day. Figure I'll design a pretty simple pattern and include a list of materials, and we'll sit down and do a tutorial. I mean, I'll still just do learn to cross stitch on the fly as people come in and express interest. Because it's really not that difficult. Most of the complexity is just in whatever pattern you're doing in counting. The actual physical process is super simple. Making tiny X's. The only days I'd be nothing else to see without a view. Yeah, this song's a lot of my range. It's all I need. It's all I've ever treated. The world is beyond. Take me how I am. Up to now I'll never change. I was born to stare. You stares back at me. I really waving off. There's a picture in the sky. You really want. It's my TV and you. All I need. It's all I ever needed. Till the world is gone. When this album is done, since I am very much in a sing-along built lyrics mood, we may crank some Ghost. It's so sing-alongable. I'll have to see what I have handy or run down to the car and rate it for CDs. I know Ghost is one of the frequent ones we play, but hopefully y'all aren't too sick of the stuff I play more often. I try to mix it up. It's all I ever needed until the night is gone. One, two, three. Excellent. That matches. We haven't messed up our counting. Thank goodness. Play a little bit of thread chicken with the last few stitches here. Also, one thing I wouldn't mind getting opinions on. Twitch finally changed their ad pre-roll ratio a little bit. Because it used to be the best you would get is 90 seconds of ads cuts pre-roll for 90 minutes or 30 minutes. But now they've done 3 minutes of ads cuts an hour. So I might, if it's natural, at natural points, do an ad break once in a while with just straight BRB. Because that's actually a significant amount of no pre-rolls. And I'm not going to do like mid-rolls or anything that randomly pop up. This would strictly be when it feels natural to take a break, take a 3-minute break, run some ads. Breaks can be good, yes. I mention that because I think that's the end of the album, and I think that might be a natural place to get up and stretch and hydrate at the top of the hour, because I think I have to go down to the car and grab a CD anyway. So, probably good to use them when we play again. Yeah. For sure. So stick around. I'm going to BRB. I had to stretch. I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna switch music. I have to run down to the car and get a CD. Also stretch, hydrate. Gonna run some ads, and we will be right back. Stick around. We are back. Swapping the music here. Thanks for sticking through the break. I don't mind doing manual BRB and ad breaks when it's natural, but I will not turn on the auto scheduler because no random ads. That's no good. But when it was a minute and a half of ads for 30-second pre-roll, it wasn't really worth keeping track of. What, an hour's worth? That's more logical. Also, this is, oh yeah, random ads are terrible. I don't like pre-rolls, but I like them better than interrupting ads, so this is a good way to do the least intrusive while still making us take some breaks, which is probably good. This is Ghost, Melora. The timing actually did work out pretty well. Why am I fuzzy now? Come on, get back here. Good luck. No, autofocus turned back on. My settings. Come back here. Must have accidentally opened the window more than once. So... to the vessel. I think that's what I was originally trying to set it for and wasn't, so I apologize if the focus and whatnot has been garbage today. The apparatus for some mobility. In case anyone is new and unaware, this is one of my favorite bands. Is Ghost. Absent. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I strive to be just chill, hang out, totally feel free to just put on in the background. Keep someone company or background noise while people work on stuff. I am a-okay with that. Cloven hooves. And icy wormwood. There we go. Bring my pattern back up. That helps. Into the jaws of death. Spirit. Figure I'll just keep doing the black outlining while we're on it. Spirit. Absent. Let me know if audio levels are weird at all. I might be talking slightly louder because I cranked the music on my end. I can't help it. I mean, not to unsafe levels, especially with headphones on. I'm already hitting the age where I'm pretty sure I'm starting to have a little bit of hearing loss. Especially going to a lot of live shows when I was younger. For anyone who does go to live shows, studio musician earplugs, they're basically audiophile earplugs. They reduce decibels without sacrificing clarity. They're fantastic and like 15-20 bucks. They're small enough in a little case that I just keep them in my purse. They're actually really handy. We were at a bar getting dinner, and we got seated under a speaker that was really loud, so I ended up just sticking one in one of my ears that was facing the speaker, because I could still have a conversation and talk, but it reduced the volume to a less painful level. Hear it. Absent. I've also used them while working a game room at an anime convention that we were stuck next to the rave. And they were miraculous for reducing the volume of the rave next door while still letting me carry on conversations and do commerce. No, undo this. One more down. One, two, three, four. Perfect. You have the power. You wear the crown. From the pinnacle to the pit. It is a long way down. You wield the scepter. You wear the gown. Pinnacle to the pit. It is a long way down. I went over too far. Ah. It's the bad part about not putting the actual boxes and just doing the corners. I didn't notice I was outside the bounds of my square. That's okay, it's easy to fix. Like, why is this line longer than the one above it? Oh, oops. Because I wasn't counting and I went too far. There we go. You are cast out from the heavens to the ground, like feathers falling down. You are cast out from the heavens to the ground, like feathers falling down. You will wear your independence like a crown. Magic levels, stand your ground. The orb disfigured. Its flat looks round. It is a long way down. You will cast out from the heavens to the ground, blackened feathers falling down. You are cast out from the heavens to the ground, blackened feathers falling down. You will wear your independence like a crown. See, it's easier to know when to stop when you're doing a line in this direction into a section you've already stitched. You stop when you get to the stitches you've done. Also, if that's the mistake I make today, whatever, super minor. I feel your presence amongst us. You cannot hide in the darkness. Can you hear the rumble? I've mentioned it before, but it's worth mentioning again that this music video is hilarious. It's a bunch of kids dressed up as the band performing this at its school talent show. It's not tainted, even though you've been told so. Including a small child dressed as one of the nameless ghouls behind a timpani as tall as he is, going bum bum, and it gets me every time. Highly recommend for entertainment value. Their videos are fun. Square Hammer is fun too. It's a send up to silent films. Through the skies inside you. I can appreciate a band that doesn't take themselves too seriously while having this sort of image, but still being musically amazing. A candle casting a faint glow. You and I see eye to eye. Can you hear the thunder? Can you hear the thunder that's breaking? Now there is nothing between us. From now our merge is eternal. Give me the cheer, Lord. Can't you see that you're lost without me? I can feel the thunder that's breaking in your heart. I can see through the skies inside you. I can feel the thunder that's breaking in your heart. I can see through the skies inside you. No worries. It's all good. Can't you see that you're lost without me? I can feel the thunder that's breaking in your heart. I can see through the scars inside you. I can feel the thunder that's breaking in your heart. I can see through the scars inside you. Joker is currently losing to the British Museum. What is this whole matchup thing? Like, I could see Kaido and the Squid Gang, I guess, but Joker and the British Museum? Oh, is it for who's stolen more things? Because, yeah, the British Museum is... Yep. I figured it out. I got there. I think the British Museum has to win overall. Because, good lord. You know, the colonization, you could just say the British Empire. I don't think anyone could step to that amount of theft. Yeah, it would. Hey. Beetle not behaving. There we go. Forgot about Carmen Sandiego. She does have style. We're standing here by the abyss, and the world is in flames. Two star-crossed lovers reaching out to the beast with many names. Yes, he's the shining in the light without whom we cannot see. And he is insurrection, he is spite, he's the force that made me be. He is nostro distrata, nostra mater. Yes. This song is a hoot live because it turns into a massive sing-along. Like, it's great. and all our doubts are now destroyed. Oops, there we go. The brightness of the morning star will lead the way into the void. I thought I felt a massive knot back there. Mer. I cannot see. He is insurrection, he is might, he's the force that made me be. He is Nostro Despota, Nostra Mata. He is. He is. He's the shining in the light without whom I cannot see. He is insurrection, he is spite, he's the force that made me be. He is. He's the shining in the light without whom I cannot see. And he is the disobedience that holds us together. He is Nostro Despota, Nostra Mater, and we are falling over the precipice. Come on, Thread. You are just not having it here. Oh, sorry. Didn't realize I was off screen there. Gotcha. Makes sense. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one. That's agreed. In God you trust. Perfect. Dust. Mommy dust. Nice. In God you trust. Dust. Dust. Makes sense. And a lot of nice groundwork laid today on this column. God we trust. God we trust. Yeah, that's quite a bit for a small blog bracket. Oop, dang it. Oh, that makes sense. I forgot they weren't a thing before. I'm so bad at keeping up on the social media networks I'm actually on. Fire, underground. Stars and now to chaos bound. Accepting sacred and profound. It's nets of sinners looking up to kiss me strong. Ah, that makes sense. Pathetic humans in despair. The pasty flowered now to death devout. Fallen angel in despair. Ooh, gotta stretch here. And hydrate. Oh, there we go. Oh, master, all you hear lies within you. Stuff dies and well. And carcasses that clog the deep. A prince in exile here in hell. In midst of sinners flocking up like soulless sheep. Oh, world. On brand. Oh, world. Master. All you hear lies within you. World must I, all you here lies within. The world must I, all you here lies within you. Your infernal majesty. It's a good place to anchor that. Look at all this progress. We outlining today. It does look like a weird maze. I mean, we may as well keep on stitching black. Making a lot of progress with it. I've still got it right here. I'm still at a point where it's easy enough to count out that I feel like I can do it pretty safely without making mistakes. As long as I don't go beyond the edge of my actual physical canvas here. Again. Oh, come on. Every day a little more, you've been dying to reach the setting sun. As a child with your mind on the horizon, all the concepts of course you kept your eyes on. Trying to be the chosen one. All the strings that you desire, you will find it in the fire. Put your hands up and reach for the sky. Cry for absolution. You get down on your knees and you cry. Cry for absolution. And now we're here, you are moving, hysterically seeking out what needs improving. And you're still asking for the sun. all those things that you desire. You will find her in the fire. Put your hands up and reach for the sky. Cry for absolution. You get down on your knees and you cry. Cry for absolution. All right, let's see here. One, two, three. Perfect. Cry for absolution. You get down on your knees and you cry. Cry for absolution. Your hands up and reach for the sky. Cry for absolution. You get down on your knees and you cry. Cry for absolution. It's your time of need. You're turning toward the light. You've just begun to explore the dark in the urban night. The world is on fire. You are here to stay and burn with me, a funeral pyre. And we are here to revel forevermore. You're so goddamn frail, failing for a change. You can still know all about the world, but you will never know, 'cause no one ever told you how. The world is on fire, and you are here to stay and burn with me, a funeral pyre. And we are here to revel forever. The world is on fire, and we are tied as one eternally, a funeral pyre. And we are here to revel forevermore. It just that's the bad part is as I move down it, the focus, I go past where the focus is. Imaginations. That looks a little better. All of your imaginations are now rolling down your face. Glad I could provide a place to hang out. Let us strive for. Chill hangout. Even when we're playing horrifying undersea games with giant leviathans that are horrifying and eat me. Well, I appreciate you, so there. Neener, neener. Oh, I'm aware. Like I said, I've got some familiarity with that game. Below Zero should be interesting, because I have not seen anyone play that one. At this point, I'm going to keep it that way till I play it. But at least with regular Subnautica, it's been long enough since I've seen someone play it that I vaguely remember some of it, but not all of it. End of album. Time for a new album. Yum. That was Ghost Maloira. Such a good album. Yep, there's a heart. It's going to be a rainbow heart, so it's going to look pretty but have a lot of color changes. For those unfamiliar of Ghost's image, that Ghost of that era. Let's keep kind of the overall vibe we've had. But a little heavier. And auf Deutsch. That's Rammstein, Sehnsucht. From 97. The band who caused a lot of metal nerds in high school to take German as their elective foreign language, myself included. Well, it wasn't the only reason, but it was probably part of it. Oh, I'm not even kidding. Especially when I was in high school, that was about the right timing for that. Also interesting trivia. The vocalist was on pace to be he was an Olympic level competitive swimmer and was actually, I think, uh like on track to competing in the Olympics for Germany, but had an injury and could no longer compete. So started a band. Einen Zug versteckt, sind wie ein Infekt. Sehnsucht ist durchlauter Sehnsucht. Wow, the end of this Skein of Black might actually get me through the end of this project. I was not expecting that. I say before I get all of this filled in, but still. I said might, not will. This is one of the first albums I bought that wasn't like a Disney soundtrack. I had to get mom to come with me to buy it because it has a parental advisory. Not that the place I bought it from probably cared, but still. I was in middle school. Art class. I was at the music nerd table that was by the radio. As long as what we listened to was appropriate, the teacher was okay with it, as long as other people also got the chance, but no one ever really took up on that, so very formative to my music taste. Rammstein, Less Than Jake. Those are the two that I remember specifically getting into because of that class. I think that was 6th grade. There's probably a couple others, but I don't remember off the top of my head. This is back in the day for this area when you could count the number of goths in middle and high school on one hand. Schlafen gehen, hat man uns und Himmel sehen. Wir haben Angst und sind allein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. A song about not being an angel, or not wanting to be an angel. I also have an AMV downloaded from the early internet for this to Trigun. I bet I still have that on a backup somewhere. Because it's about knives. Wolken schlafen gehen, kann man uns am Himmel sehen. Wir haben Angst und sind allein. Der Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Der weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Schlafen gehen, kann man uns und Himmel sehen. Wir haben Angst und sind allein. Der Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. It's also another band that if you get a chance to see some like videos of them performing, they have an elaborate stage show with lots and lots and lots of pyro. It's pretty awesome. The Hellfest performance in particular is amazing. He straps into a big, like, metal pipe angel wing rig that then lifts off the ground, and then it shoots fire. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yup. It's as awesome as it sounds. This was also a good band for prospective German students because the lyrics are pretty simplistic. So it wasn't too hard to translate most of it. Most of it's just very silly. Like, Du Hast is on this album. Du Hast is about not wanting to get married. Yeah, Du Hast is you've asked me, you've asked me to say, and I have not said. Will you spend all your days with me? No. No. It's fun. The song later on called Küss mich. It's about a frog prince. So it's Kiss Me. Yep. Complete with silly sound effects. I love this band for so many reasons. They're great industrial metal. They write some very goofy songs. Put on elaborate stage shows. This doesn't sound like a band that would catch my interest at all. What are you talking about? I have seen them live. Did I? I don't think they were on Ozfest the year I was able to go. I might not have seen them live. That would have been obviously a way more scaled back stage performance for them for Ozfest anyway. I know Marilyn Manson was on that year. Ozzy with Zach Wilde. Disturbed. Chevelle, I want to say? I'm missing someone. I don't think Pantera was that year. It was 2003. I don't remember who else was on Ozfest that year. It was fun, though. Looking at where I am here. On the pattern. The guitar is so good on this track. Oops, sorry. Bumped the camera there. Jeez. Nice. I mean, yes, that's true. They are both nice numbers. All right, let's anchor this here. Yeah, here's Du Hast, but not wanting to get married. Also, this song just jams. That 90s industrial metal. Du hast. Du hast mich. Du hast. Du hast mich. It's also very cheeky because Hast, depending on how it's spelled, is either the I forget the grammar term, but the verb that goes into place for past tense in German. And then it has it's a past tense, and then gay, whatever, in this case, gefragt, asked, goes at the end of the sentence. Or hast can be hate. So it sounds like they're talking about you hate me, but no, it's you've asked me. 9. You've asked me and I have not said. Bist der Tag der Scheide, treuer sein wir allen Tage. 9. Thank you, good morning, and I shall eat your waffle. Both there, those are all very important phrases in German. I know a little bit. I didn't get very good at it in high school. I can understand some of it, but I'm definitely not conversational in it. So you have this clever wordplay, and then they have a song off their first album called Rammstein, where where it's just them saying Rammstein and random phrases that rhyme with Rammstein, like the sun shines, Rammstein. So, you know, variability in the cleverness of the songwriting. Yeah, I'll dig up that album and play it for you sometime. Because I have that one too. Nine. 9. Du bist der Tag der Scheide, die lieben aus den schlechten Tagen. 9. 9. Also, the song got so big on alternative rock and metal stations and was so much loved by the edgy goth crowd, and it sounds so angry and threatening, and the lyrics are ridiculous. That just makes me happy. But like I said, it's also just solid industrial metal. It's even got you headbanging. Don't do it much. Yeah, it's good stuff. One of those times, too, since I've only got the one camera, I assure you that I am headbanging while I'm stitching. Oh, of course I am. I mean, I'm wearing glasses. That's eye pro. Also, this needle is not sharp. It's a tapestry needle, so... Because it's easier to cross-stitch with the tapestry needle because it's not sharp. Oops. because you're less likely to stab into the fabric instead of through the holes. Unless you're doing quarter and half stitches, in which case some people switch to a sharp needle for that. Because those you have to stab through the center of the stitch on the fabric. There, I think that is, if not all of the black stitches on this page, most of them. Because I usually miss one here or there, but yum. I think while I'm down at the bottom of the page, I'm going to start doing the filling in the rainbow from the bottom here. Let's do it by starting with red, 150. If I can find it. Is that one that fell that I haven't recovered yet? Dang it. Alright, well, we won't do that color then. Yeah. Alright, let's go back up to the top then. Let's fill in some white, I guess. The white I might actually run out of and need another skein. That's getting pretty low. Hopefully if I do, it's a white skein that behaves better than this one did. Okay, let's... Boop. There we go. Back up top. The heck? Oh, that's part of the fabric. It's spraying on me. Yeah, I don't think we've used the bright red in a while, because that was up over here and down here. I don't think I've needed it since, I tipped everything over. No, we would have needed it here. Hmm. Whatever, I'll dig around, and if I can't find it for some reason, I'll buy a new one. I'm gonna find one of those bobbins in, like, a year that I haven't recovered, but I didn't need any more on this project and didn't realize I was still missing it. Yeah, accidentally tip over the box of floss one time. You're feeling the results of it forever. A wild trumpet riff appears. It used burr burr burr. It's super effective. Yes, accurate. Alright, let's anchor this. It's hard to see, but I got some white stitches in there. Getting a bit of sock progress done. Ooh. Progress on craft projects all around. Gotta love it. Sockloom go brrr. Keep on chipping away at this chunk of white thread here. Hey, any progress is progress. Oh, bit of P5 progress as well. Excellent. Ooh, first proper trip into the museum. Try to think whose palace that is. The, oh, that'd be the artist, yeah. With the Yusuke. Overall, I like Yusuke, but there is things I don't like about Yusuke. His outfit's real cool, though. Mainly the things I don't like about Yusuke are things that don't resolve with character growth later in the game. Some of it does, though. He gets a lot better. Yep, that's why I'm not saying a ton. I think you'll like Haru once you get to her. She's a lot of people's favorite. I think you'll also adore Futaba as much as I do. She's my favorite. I say you've taken in enough of this style of storyline that you would, even if you knew the plot twist of who one of the bad people is, it wouldn't surprise you anyway. They also foreshadow it pretty heavily, to be fair. Like, the main storyline kind of plot twist I saw coming. The royal added storyline plot twist, not as much. Sort of started to suspect some of it, but yeah. Oh, the back and forth with the gameplay and interrogation? Yeah. The original media embargo, like streaming embargo, the date in game for that matches when you catch up. Oh yeah, I wouldn't say anyway. Just in case, and also in case there's anyone else who hasn't played it yet. Also, I plan on doing a Royal playthrough on stream at some point anyway. I have a coworker who is real keen to watch it. Haul the PS4 into here. Oh, that was the song about the frog prince, by the way. I think this was added just for the English release. He speaks real basic English. You can tell by the pronunciation. There we go. Making sure we're not tangled there. That's the end of the album. I have a little bit of time. I'm just gonna throw on the second disc of Moira because I have the deluxe edition that has the Pope Star EP with it, with Square Hammer and some covers. I know we've listened to it before, but we don't have a ton of time left, so and it's handy. So more Ghost because it's right here. Also, the disc has very silly art. Oops, that's my hand. The Vitruvian Pope. It's a square hammer and then some covers. Lady in the night. This is the song that made me track down who the band was. You call on me to solve the crooked rhyme. Hammers the linen, pressing on your slumber. You call on me, but that was begin to chime. Are you on the square? Are you on the level? Are you ready to swear right here, right now, before the devil? That you're on the square, that you're on the level, that you're ready to stay right here, right now, right here, right now, hiding in the night, sacrificing nothing. Still you call on me, a entrance to the shrine. Hammer in the nails, into a sacred coffin. You call on me, for powers clandestine. Are you on the square? Are you on the level? Are you ready to swear right here, right now, before the devil? That you're on the square, that you're on the level, that you're ready to stay right here, right now, right here, right now. I know I play it once in a while. Are you on the square? Are you on the level? I mean, fair. I'm just saying that might be where you've heard it a bunch, was here. I mean, right here, right now, appropriately. You're on the square. That you're on the level. It's been on the radio here and there. Not as much as the other two tracks on this album that were singles. Pinnacle to the Pit and Cerise. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. It was a pretty big single for them. And now we enter the weird cover portion of the EP. Oh, come on. Thread's not behaving. It's unfortunately on a Japanese only release, but they have absolutely done a cover of Here Comes the Sun in a minor key. It's hilarious. I think we're gonna go today till either the end of this floss or the end of the disc. Actually, probably just the end of the floss. That should take us pretty nicely up to 2 o'clock. A little over an hour left on the polls. Well, I'll find somewhere to write into so you have more distraction. And it'll probably be Surge. It's usually Surge at this time of day. Since he is very, very chill Minecraft. Also hilarious. I don't know if he put it on YouTube, but Surge did a Minecraft or a playthrough of Subnautica. He does not do well with horror. He spent a lot of time in his safety hoodie with the hood up. Oh, he had fun with it, but it was a lot of hiding in hoodie. To believe, to believe. Just keeps coming round again. There we go. We made quite a bit of progress on our column here, even though you can't see the white very well. I'll track down the red I'm missing. Either find it or get a new skein of it for next time. We're nearing the end-ish. We still got a ways to go. But still. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate it a ton. Like I promised, I'll find someone to raid into here for distraction from obsessive poll watching. Actually, let's see here. Let's raid into Loading Ready Run. Graham's been playing Final Fantasy XII, and I adore that game, and we've been watching that playthrough and enjoying it a lot, so let's go right into Graham. He's also very chill. So stick around for the raid, and then I'll be back tomorrow with Slice and Dice, and then on Friday instead of Thursday for Subnautica. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. Bye!